Alright, hey guys, so there was a request to do a video explaining example number 2 that you found in your notes, so I'm going to go ahead and do that for you. If you hear noises, Ireland is playing right now, so excuse me for that. So example number 2 is J.J. Watt, who is a defensive end. He weighs 289 pounds, and he ran 40 yards in 4.84 seconds. Now, what we want to figure out is what his momentum was. And remember, momentum is written as a P. So if you haven't watched the intro video, that's a terrible P, but if you haven't watched the intro video to momentum, don't watch this video yet. Go ahead and watch that lecture video and then come back to it. So we know that momentum equals P, which equals mass times our velocity. So we have our mass right here, 289, and we have our velocity, 40 yards per 4.84 seconds, but we have to convert because the unit of measurement for momentum, sorry, that's the garage, is kilograms times mass, meters over velocity. Over seconds. So let me reiterate that. Momentum equals mass times velocity. The unit of measurement for momentum is going to be kilograms times meters per second. Okay, so that means this needs to be in kilograms and this needs to be in meters per second. So how do we go about doing that? Well, we're going to convert, okay? So the first thing, let's convert 289 pounds to kilograms. So I gave this to you in your lecture notes, but 289 pounds, 2 kilograms, so we would put what on the bottom? 1 pound, because it's going to cancel out, is equal to 0.45 kilograms. So when we do that, 289 times 0.45, 289 times 0.45, that's going to equal, I'm just making sure I double check my work. Okay, so the pounds is going to cancel out, and it would equal 130.05 kilograms. All right, so we have that part of our problem done. So now we're going to convert 40 yards per 4.84 seconds to meters per second. So how do we do that? Well, seconds doesn't need to get changed, so there's no conversion necessary for that. So let's go ahead and convert 40 yards. So 40 yards is equal to, so yards is going to be on our bottom because we want it to cancel out, right? So there are, for every 1 yard, there is 0.91 meters. So when we do that, we'll multiply, so 0.40 times, 40, so 40 times 0.90 equals 36.4. Now that's just our meters though, right? So that's our meters, and we have our seconds already, which is 4.84 seconds. So what we'll do to shorten this is we're going to divide 36.4 divided by 4.84, because we're trying to get it to its lowest lowest value, right? All right, so it's going to equal to 7.52. So now we have everything that we need in order to get kilograms times meters per second and to solve for our momentum. So now our mass is what? Our mass is 130. So so momentum equals, can you see that? Let me scooch it down. So momentum equals 130.05. And our velocity is 7.52 meters per second. So we just multiply that. So it's 130.05 times 7.52. Let me do that one more time. Times 7.52. All right, I got 977.98. And I already know that that is different than the number I gave you in the section that I told you to go look at. So, my apologies if that was wrong. I'm not sure where I went wrong there. Obviously, I messed up with my math at some point. So, the answer I got is 978. So, I just went ahead and rounded that. So, it would be 978 kilograms times meters per second. And here's a little visitor just for you guys. All right, love y'all a lot. If you have any questions about that, please let me know. Double check my math for me. None of us are perfect, right? So, say hi, Ireland. Nope. She's like, no, I'd rather go play, but thanks. All right.